Let's go. Hey, you guys. 5 ways to spot toxic people. Good
Wow.
afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon from beautiful Miami. My name is Mariam Isa Al Ali Zastapil. I put God first. This is my story, and I have a purpose. I help others embrace their authentic self to serve a bigger purpose. Everything I do in my life, from the minute I wake up in the morning to the minute I go to sleep at night, is in service of something bigger than who I am.
That's right. And my name is Alexander Zastapol. My purpose is to bring out the strength in others so they can take full control of their life and gain all rights to their existence.
Existence, guys, existence. And we come to you guys every single week, bringing you guys a topic that is going to be beneficial for your life and for your business. And today's topic is so important, and we're not gonna sugarcoat it. There's no sugarcoating in Clear and Conquer in general, but
No.
there is something that we want to make sure that we are all, have knowledge about, which is how to spot toxic people. They are all around us. You know them, I know them, you understand that they are there. I know that they are there, you know that they are there, and they are the ones who drains you, the ones who are not helping you, and we're going to talk more about that. But it is very dangerous to have toxic people around you. But you know what is more dangerous than that? More dangerous than that is, you know, they are there and you're keeping them, or you don't even know that they're there. So in today's show, we're going to help you exactly how to identify those toxic people and how to deal with them.
Yes. So let's get right into it, starting with number one. Number one simply is they don't really allow you to be your true self around them, meaning they don't really allow you to be yourself. Okay. They're always trying to coach you on different ways that you can change you. And they're always trying to tell you how you should be living your life. They're not allowing you to live your life. They're not allowing you to, it bothers them for some reason. Okay. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I'm not that kind of person. When someone's being their authentic self, I love to embrace them being themselves, because look around you guys. A lot of people try to be someone else because they think they have to be. They are comparing themselves to someone else.
Yeah.
They're comparing themselves to the Barbie movie that's coming out, or the magazines, or I don't know, the people on Instagram. They're comparing themselves because they feel like they have to. Most likely because someone told them they had a defect. There's something wrong with you. Oh my gosh, why are you like this? You're so stupid, you know? And that, I'm just talking about my life. That led me to thinking I have to be someone else instead of myself.
Wow.
Okay. So when you have these type of people around you, it's really hard to grow. It's like being in a soil that is full of weeds and weed killer and a whole bunch of toxins in it. And it's really hard to grow in that kind of soil, isn't it? Right. So it's point number one is it's really hard to be your true authentic self. And the coaching point, or the not coaching point, but the point here we want to make is that you need to be around people that just simply allow you to be who you really are.
Yes.
No matter what.
Absolutely. 100%. And here's the thing, guys, like we have, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to be saying it very loudly here. We have a pandemic of people scared of being who they are. Like I know every single one of you deep inside, you want to be who you are. You want to be your authentic self. You know you are this thing, but then you are around certain people, you have to behave in a certain way, because oh my god, if I don't do it this way, they're gonna misunderstand, and then I cannot get their buy-in. I'm not gonna they're gonna agree with me. I'm not gonna be part of this group. That's why I have to change a little bit of who I am, and I cannot be myself.
Yeah.
So again, going back to point number one, it's like it's hard for you to be who you are. I was around these groups of people. It was very hard for me to talk about dreams and ambitions and purpose and goals. It was hard because like they're gonna go ahead and make fun of me. Oh Mariam, why do you want all this? خفي علينا. They were toxic people. The only year I didn't go to a conference was in 2013. That's the only year Mariam Al Ali didn't go to any conference. Why? Because I was around the wrong people who were telling me it's BS. Right? They were telling me it's not good for you. Why are you doing this? And because I was trying to fit into with a group that didn't care about me, and really, because they were toxic or they wanted me to be under their control. So look, think about it right now in any community you are in right now. Guys, this is going to be an eye opener for so many of you, and we are keeping it real here. If you are with a group of people, friends, business partners, family, whoever you are around, you feel like I cannot be myself, know that you are around toxic group of people, especially if they make it hard for you to be yourself. If
Yeah.
they make it hard for you to embrace who you are, that is very dangerous. That is very dangerous, guys. Again, Alex and I, we know this very well because we've been through it. We know how it feels like to not be ourselves with certain people, for us to please people who they don't even exist in our life right now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And just as a reminder here today, we're going over the 5 ways to spot toxic people in your life. And as another reminder, hey, now that we're going to be showing you these things, you're going to have to do something about it. Because what happens is people keep these people around because maybe they've been around for a while, or maybe they've helped them in the past, or maybe they're family or whatever.
Yeah.
Family is a different discussion. But my point is, like, a lot of people don't do anything about it because they don't know how, right? And we want to help you guys with that. So going into the next point, okay? This is really important, and sometimes we ignore it. It's them suppressing your wins and successes. Maybe you worked really hard. I know Miriam got her PhD just a little bit ago here. She worked really hard for that. There's plenty of people that did not acknowledge the win. They looked at it, okay? They saw it with their own 2 eyes, but they didn't even acknowledge it, okay? We don't allow those people in our life,
No.
okay? I've had wins in my life, and I had people that I thought were close to me, and they just brushed it off like it was nothing. No acknowledgement of the win.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, they actually started flipping it around and being like, oh, well, there was actually something that you did wrong as well. There's something you did wrong. Why didn't you do this right? Okay. They started pointing out the bad things instead of even acknowledging the great win that I had, that I was really proud of. I was like, yes, I finally did this. Okay. And then I have these people that are close around me that are suppressing and putting down the win.
Wow.
Okay. There's even thunder outside. All right. That's how much suppression was going on. Okay. So it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because you think that these people are on your side, but just take a closer look. Okay. You really need to know, because otherwise these people are going to be in your life. And how does it feel when you accomplish something really big and it's not acknowledged?
Yeah.
Like nobody gives a crap.
Right.
Well, clearly you have the wrong people around you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And it's really important to have the right people around you, like we have been saying. So anyways, that's the second way to spot it, is they suppress your wins and successes that you've had.
And you see it, like, oh my God, انت شي يعني you got a PhD, everybody can get a PhD. You got promoted, شي يعني كل حد بيترقى, everybody's gonna get promoted. Oh, what did you do? Oh, you opened a business. Oh, حبيبتي, you're gonna fail. يعني all those people who started before you, you're gonna be better than them. لا مريم, it's okay. فتوم. They're gonna try to just literally pull out that win from you. They're gonna try to suppress it and make it seem like nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what toxic people do. This is literally how they thrive. They thrive by trying to pull out your win. Look at your life right now. Who is trying to demise your win? By the way, this is not even an IQ test. When was the last time you shared success with someone as basic as that, and they pulled it down? They made it very, nothing. Like you didn't do anything. You're very like, okay, sure, then good for you. These are the statements, people are really suppressing you. Oh, good for you. Keep it up. By the way, when people really talk like that, it doesn't mean that they are actually wishing well for you. And you have to be very smart who you are surrounding yourself with, because those toxic people, the longer you keep them in your life, the more likely they're going to create so much damage that's going to be very hard to fix, because you didn't take care of this situation from the beginning.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to say about that, Miriam, is you can tell if they're actually genuine or authentic about it.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for your win. And they're like they have this like holding back thing, like they don't actually want to acknowledge you, like they don't actually want to do it. Like, oh, I'm so happy for you. What did you do wrong though? Like, it's just like, acknowledge, genuine acknowledge. when you say something, mean it. Actually mean it. My God, I've seen it so many times where someone acknowledges, but they don't actually mean it, and they even maybe some people even start making it about themselves. So my point is they suppress your wins and successes. Okay, this is number 2, and you really need to be aware of it. Sometimes if it's someone close, then I would call them out on it. If it's someone that isn't very close, then just be like, okay, all right, well, that's their problem, not mine. That's the way I think about it a lot of the times. This is not about me. It's about something that they have going on in their life, that they're envious of my life because of it, or they hate on me because of it. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
Yeah.
Right. And I encourage you guys to start thinking like that, because what used to happen to me is I used to really start suppressing myself and thinking that there was something wrong with me, thinking that I was just a nobody, thinking that I was small, thinking that I wasn't good enough. Okay, that's what starts to happen. So with that being said, let's go to number 3, which is they say things behind your back. Okay, and you can start figuring this out just by talking to the people that are close to them. Right? I've had this happen in my life many, many times. People talking behind my back. And you kind of know it.
Yeah.
But then when you hear it, that's when you really have to do something about it. One lesson I want you guys to know from today is know people, but by the way they're actually doing things, right? So like, I need to actually see evidence. I don't ever want to assume anything either at the same time.
I'll tell you what I do in this case.
Yeah.
If someone comes to me and I say, also and so said something about you, you know what I do? I bring all 3 of us together.
Yes.
Let's say, for example, Alex talks to Julian, and Julian comes to me telling me about something Alex said. I don't just go ahead and believe Julian like many people do. I go ahead, I'm like, okay, let's all 3 talk. Let's sit. And by the way, I do a call, like a phone call, connecting everybody on the call.
Yeah, Zoom, in person, etc.
Yeah, the reason you do that is because you want to see the truth. You want to see who is being truthful here and those people who are not being truthful there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're easy to spot, by the way. Their body language, their tone drops, they become really scared, and they become really like, oh my God, right? So, but the idea, guys, is like, they talk behind the back. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, no, that's okay. No, that's true, and that's a good point. You should have everybody there. And another indicator for this is they're talking behind someone else's back. Okay, they're saying something about someone else. They're with you, so it'd be like Miriam, or I'll choose myself. I don't want to use my wife. It'd be me talking bad up behind someone's back to Miriam. Okay, you don't think that they're doing that to you too? You think it's just that person? No, they're also doing that to you. Okay, someone that does that wants to obviously create trouble.
Yeah. Right?
Why would they be doing that? Just think about it for a second. What would be someone's intention if they're talking behind someone else's back to you? What's their intention in the first place? Why are they doing that? They're freaking bored. That's what. Okay, they're bored. They got bored. They started talking about people's back because they're not taking enough action themselves, or they're not winning themselves, or or legitimately they don't want other people to succeed. There's people like this on this planet, believe it or not. Okay, there's people that literally spend a lot of time and energy on trying to suppress other people. They try to put other people down. Okay, and the cool thing is you can decide if you are going to allow that in your life or not. The amazing thing is this is your decision and your choice to allow these people into your life or not. Yeah. And this is something that I have drawn a line in my life for. Is I don't allow those people in my life, period.
Absolutely.
No exceptions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, and it doesn't take much. If they talk to you, this is the evidence, guys. They come to you, they talk to you about about someone else, they are more likely that they're going at some point talk bad about you. Because why are you surrounding yourself with those negative people who are literally all what they do is gossip about other people, and they will not gossip about you? La habibti, they will gossip about you. Right? So again, this is how you spot them. This is another way to spot them. Can we go to number 4?
We could definitely go to number 4. I actually want you to start with number 4 though, which is they drain your energy and time.
We call these energy vampires.
Yeah.
These are the people who are literally energy vampires. What do these people do? whenever you are with them, you want to talk to them, they drain your energy. Every time you want to help them, they always find a way. It's not gonna work. You bring a win to them, you got some success. Oh my God, they just say, oh no, it's not gonna work. It's not good. So they're literally taking your energy away. They're taking your successes away. They're wasting your time. They're wasting your time, they're wasting your energy, they're wasting your resources, they're wasting everything. And by the end of the day, they don't go ahead and do nothing. Like, they literally go ahead and they do nothing. They just go ahead and do whatever they want to do. They don't really care about they don't care about you. All what they do is they go ahead and try to take your energy away. That's
Yep.
all what they're trying to do. And by the way, you are the one who allows them to succeed on this or not.
Yeah.
You are the one who just say, you know what, I'm going to listen to this person, or I'm not going to listen to this person. But what happens? Sometimes you have friends like that. They drain your energy and they waste your time, and you are still draining your energy, and you are still wasting your time, and you are still going after that with them. So again, guys, it's like you have to be very careful. Your energy and your time are such a valuable assets. You don't spend time with anyone who doesn't care about you and what you want to go ahead and accomplish.
No, 100%. Exactly. And one other little piece that you can see that this is happening is after you are done hanging out with them, you feel worse. After you're done hanging out with them, you start making more mistakes. Like things start to get out of order.
You get sick.
Okay. Like, these are all things that can happen, believe it or not, by hanging around the wrong people. Okay. And you can see the pattern if you actually look into it. But what most people don't want to do is look into it, because they've been friends with those people for a while. They're a family member. They have been around their life since they were 5 years old, whatever example that you have. So you don't actually take a look. And you're only hurting yourself when you do this. You're not hurting them. And you're not hurting anybody else but yourself. And I guess actually, yes, you are, because you hang around with other people too. So it's actually the responsibility of you and all the people around you. But my point is that you're actually hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, you're suppressing yourself. You're at this point, if you knowingly know someone is doing this, you're doing it to yourself now.
Absolutely.
Right? You can't blame them anymore. And the reason I say this is because, draining energy doesn't have to be when you're with them. It can be after you're done hanging out with them. Are you still thinking about them in your head? Right? Can you not get them out of your head? Are you still is it still something that drags on? Are you making mistakes, like I said earlier? These are all things that can happen, believe it or not, by hanging around with the wrong people. And the reason why we're telling you guys all of this is because this piece right here is a massive piece that stunts people's growth.
Yeah.
It prevents them from getting to the next level, because believe it or not, even the people closest to you, they might secretly not want you to get to the next level. And sometimes they're not actually really bad people. A lot of times they're not.
Yeah.
And it's like another whole section, but I just want you to know there's genuinely people that don't want you to succeed in your life and get you to the next level. If you're going after a PhD, there's people that want you to fail. If you're trying to get a degree, there's people that want you to absolutely fail. Okay, we have people pop up in our life that try to suppress us, and we're like,
out.
Oh, okay.
Out.
Understood.
Get out. We know who they are, and we get them out. Because we don't tolerate this BS. We have dreams so massive and so big. We don't need these energies and people who are support. It's whether you are supporting us with this and we all go forward, or khalas, you're out. You're out. But sometimes we are too attached with toxic people that we don't want to let go of them. In relationships, it happens. This guy is not good for you. Oh my God forbid you are married to him. What happens? He really, whatever I mentioned, it could be some of you guys, it could be your spouses. They drain your energy. They're not supporting you. They're not there. They are, they every time you bring a win, they don't celebrate it, blah, blah, blah. This happens in relationships too.
Totally.
And again, if you are not alert enough to see what's going on, you're going to be in this mud for a very long time.
Very long time.
For a very long time. And you're wasting your time. You're wasting your life.
Years. Or your whole life.
Absolutely. You're wasting your whole life with them. Yeah. Sorry, it just got me really, carried away here, because I know.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why people go ahead and spend time with people who don't want to go ahead and acknowledge them, help them, support them, and be for them, with them.
Well,
Sorry.
I can tell you why. It's because a lot of time has been involved.
Right.
Like I understand you've been friends with these people for a long time. Maybe it's someone new too. It doesn't have to be someone that's been around. But the hardest ones to confront are the ones that have been around for a long time, because time has been involved. They've done many great things for you too, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe they've actually done great things in your life. And it becomes more and more difficult because you did not confront the problem when you first were in that relationship. Not even spouse and husband and wife. I'm talking first relationship of any relationship. There were things that you probably didn't confront.
Yeah.
So it became a bigger problem.
Yes.
Okay? And that's what happens when you don't confront something, it gets bigger. It becomes
Absolutely.
a bigger problem. So anyways, that's what I wanted to say about that. And I do want you to talk about the next one too, because this is something you always talk about yourself, which is...
Absolutely. Which is the fifth point. Know them by their action. This is the fifth point in the 5 ways to go ahead and spot toxic people. No, it's simple. Know them by their action. You might have a feeling, maybe you have a thought, but you cannot really back it up because you don't see it. But action, you always see. You always spot. You want to know someone's intention, know them by their action. Simple as that. You know these people by their action, but by what they want to do. And simple. Like you see them, they act this way. Like they show you that they're not happy about your success. They criticize you. They drain your energy. They talk about other people. These are all actions they are taking. And Habibi, it's up to you by the end of the day if you want to go ahead and do it or not. If you want to go ahead and listen to them or not, because by the end of the day, life is all about making choices, my friend. Life is all about making choices. So what choices are you making? So again, I know them by their action. Alex knows, like, I have almost 100% rate on spotting people who are not good.
Yeah.
And I see them, I have this feeling, but I don't act upon my feeling. I keep that piece of information. I felt weird about this person. Okay, good. Khalas, I feel this, and I go on. The minute they do an action, khalas, I know. I know why I felt that way. But I do not keep these people in my life, to find out why am I feeling this way. One time we went out, this true story. One time we went out with a group of friends. There was a place we went to, and I was not very comfortable about the place. Like I was not comfortable about the place. So I told our friends, I'm not going. And when our friend said, why you're not going? And I'm like, well, I don't feel good about this place, and I'm not gonna stay to find out. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and stay to find out why am I feeling weird or uneasy about this place, right? So know them by their action. All those people, like, you need to know them by their action. You need to know what do they stand for, what do they want. And again, by the end of the day, you are the one who decides what to do after that. I think we can share just you want to say something about this before we share?
I mean,
maybe
just know people by their actions. That's it.
Yeah, know people by their actions. And again, here's the other thing we'd like to share with you guys. Like, these are the 5 things we shared already about how to spot them. And then I want to share with you guys, we want to share with you right now how to go ahead and deal with that. 2 ways. The minute you feel someone is like that, talk to them. For example, you come to someone with a huge win and they say, oh my God, oh, you got a PhD, Zain, Mabruk. We ask her, great, but why do I feel like you're not happy about it? Confront. Talk to them about it. You sit with someone and they drain your energy. Be like, my friend, I'm trying to help you, but why are your energy so low? If you're dragging me down with you, what's happening here? Confront them. If they start becoming defensive and creating a bigger fuss, go, Habibi, leave. You don't need that person in your life anymore. But if this person is more receptive, because sometimes people don't know, which is, again, it could happen, you go ahead and have a conversation. That's the first way. But if they start attacking you and being very negative, leave. Just leave. Do not tolerate yourself and your goals and your dreams by sitting with people who do not get it.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we just don't, like, if your dreams are big enough, that's why we always talk about goals so much. If your dreams and goals are big enough, most likely you're going to make the right step in the right direction. But a lot of times the goal's not big enough, so you keep these people around and you just stay stuck in the same trap your whole life.
Yeah.
Okay? And again, that's why we always talk about goals so much. But what Miriam's saying is you don't need to keep on putting yourself through so much misery. You know, like you don't need to keep on doing this to yourself. You have a choice. You have a decision.
Always.
And if this person really cared, they would change.
True.
Okay? This person would change and they would make the effort to figure out why this happened in the first place. But if you disconnect from someone or you disconnect from this toxic person and they don't say anything for months, you probably did the right thing. And they might come back later. I've had this happen in my life. This person was very toxic, like super toxic, okay? And they begged me to be their friend again later on because I was one of their only friends.
Wow.
Imagine that, okay?
Wow.
And I knew I did the right thing, and I did not allow this person back in my life. I didn't. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No, it's done. Halas is what they say in Arabic, right? Which means done. It's over with, okay? And the reason for that is because I want to go and do bigger things. I want to go accomplish more things in my life. I want to have more success. I'm going to be a disruptor. I don't need people trying to disrupt me, right? And trying to get in my way, right? For the success that I'm trying to help billions of people on this planet, I'm going to make a dent in this planet. I cannot have people around me that are trying to suppress me constantly and drain my energy constantly and are envious and jealous of the successes that I'm having.
Right.
Believe it or not, it's crazy. You might not think so, but there are people around you that do not want you to succeed, and they're close people.
Yes.
Okay, you can spot the haters. The haters are so obvious. They're like, you suck, you're fat, you're ugly.
Someone was telling
you look
Alex,
like you have a baby face, Alex.
Yeah, someone
you look like you're 12, Alex, or whatever
they
people
were
would
telling
say.
Alex yesterday, Mariam looks older than you.
Yeah.
We love you, our haters. But
Yeah.
going back
But
to your
that's
point,
so
it's
obvious.
easier to spot the haters. Yes.
Yeah, it's easier to spot the haters. It's the ones that are closest to you that are harder to spot and are the most dangerous to have in your life because you're oblivious to it. You're blinded. Okay? Because you choose to be blinded. You choose to not look because you're like, well, but this person has helped me a lot. This person has done this for me. Oh, well, but they've been friends with me for 10 years. So, I mean, of course they're good people. Like they've done this for me. And then you start justifying the wrong actions that they're doing.
Yeah.
You start justifying them suppressing your wins.
Yes.
Okay, shame on you for doing that. That's not on them at this point.
No.
Okay, so the solution to this is confront them, especially if they're close to you. If they're just a hater, I don't even confront those people because they're like
Scavengers.
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 A scavenger goes and scavenges somewhere, and then once it's ignored, it leaves and tries to go scavenge something else. This is what they'll do for their whole life. Okay, this is their life. They just go scavenge and try to, like, these are people that are so obvious that like really suppress. It's just so obvious, and they're gonna keep on doing that their whole life. So, anyways.
I love that. So with that being said, this is the 5 things we're giving you guys today to go ahead and spot them. You can take this information and it was like good to know, or you can go ahead and do something about it, because the longer you keep them, they're not gonna celebrate you, they're not gonna support you, they're gonna be energy vampires. They're gonna keep doing things, and you're gonna be quiet, justifying it because of something happened in the past, not looking today or the future. And here's the thing, guys. These are all decisions. These are all decisions that you are the only one who's making these decisions or not.
Totally.
So that's all what I had to say. Alex, I don't know if you want to add anything else here.
That is all that I had to say too. This is Clear and Conquer Live. We go live every single Thursday. And you can join us on our YouTube channel. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have over 55 episodes of Clear and Conquer Live. And again, we go live every single Thursday. Go ahead.
Last thing I want to say, guys, this is just something I want to throw it out there. If you made it all the way to this end of this video, I would love to invite you to join us in Dubai. We are actually running a 10x Super Life event in Dubai. All what you have to do is to go to join.thedubaievent.com, right?
Yeah, join.thedubaievent.com. Yes.
Okay, guys. So with that being said,
we'll put it in the comments below here.
Okay, guys. So I would love to see you in person. That's going to be a great environment. That environment doesn't have toxic people, because here is the thing with our energy. Our energy repels toxic people.
True.
Like they're not even invited. They're not even welcomed in our life. So it's a repel. So we promise you the people who are going to be in that event are going to be amazing people. We're going to be announcing the speakers this week. Tomorrow, I guess.
Yes.
There's a possibility we're going to be announcing a few of them tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
And one more thing. Yeah, so if you made it to the end of this video, I consider you a disruptor, and you should most definitely join the event. So join.thedubai-event.com to join. We'll put it in the comments below. That's the last thing I have to say.
Let's go, guys. Have a good one. Take care.
Be great, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.